And we are live now, live on the telly, but it's not really the telly, it is the internet you see. Hello, welcome. It is me, Michael, here on the Hub Game stream, primed and ready for something. Rory is on his way, I've been assured. But he spent the last, 2 hours setting up our Prisma Arena game, which we'll be doing today on the stream, and I've ordered him to go get himself a cup of tea or something, so he'll be okay. And look, in the chat, it's Xape. Hello, and welcome to this Friday, I think. Yes, it must be, because I didn't do a stream this morning, but I have one scheduled for this evening, where we'll be playing Welcome to Your Perfect Home. Oh, blimey, update on package. Your Ken package made it to Germany, finally. Yeah, we've had ours, since Monday. I am currently halfway through this box of sweet tarts, which I have pretty happy because I've been sort of necking them every little once in a while, and it's one here, two there, one there, two there, blah, blah, blah. And it's oh, I do like sweet tarts, but I need to make these last. And there's another 2 boxes downstairs. If I can make the 3 boxes last until, let's see, the middle of February, I'll be impressed at myself. Oh, I see Rory lurking backstage. This evening, says Ken. No. I will invariably have some by the time the stream starts up tonight, and then also. Sorry, just a message backstage. Rory, making tea. Be there soon. I'll invariably have some on stream tonight, which will be cool. Xato says, also, want to play that new game on Sunday, so I hope it gets here tomorrow. Okay, what did you get? What's being sent over? I can't remember. Yeah, I could probably make these sweets last till this evening, Ken, but I could also just open up the thing and just open my mouth and just go straight for it. Yeah, this is where Joe jumps in. So perfect timing. I needed a distraction. Yeah, of me, my gaping maw and just sweet tarts going in. No, they're not nerds, Joe. They are not. They are the greatest American candy, sweet tarts. Kind of thing that's got so much sugar and fake stuff in it. Just give you heart palpitations just thinking about it. Although the shop down the road for us are now selling the imported American nerds as well, so maybe I'll do a random taste test at some point. I did want to. By the way, he's making a cup of tea, so he'll be here in a minute, so you won't just have to listen to me jabbering away like an idiot. I did want to, at one time, do a live stream taste test of every available Mountain Dew I could get my hands on. I would have to be in America to do it, and I would have to also be very, very aware of my heart rate, I guess. But I'd still like to do it one day. Just 97 years old and just go out the way you want to go out after having drunk 7 liters of different flavors of Mountain Dew. Try every flavor of Monster Energy. I mean, we've got I think 11 different ones over here at the minute. Although the best one, the ginger beer one, is only available in the States, as far as I am aware. Oh, it's so good. Second mention for the week. All right, I see him. Oh, look at that! I see him grinning. There you go. He's made it.
Please excuse my tardiness.
It's all right. and just boring everybody with tales of drinking all of the drinks and eating all the sweets.
Eating all the sweets. Oh yeah, our biscuits didn't last very long from Ken.
We still got some. We've been very good about sort of making sure that, to not eat them all. But the coconut macaroons did not last very long at all.
No. Okay. Well, the 6 in our family.
True.
My brother's staying with us, so that's stuff gets eaten through quite quickly.
It's eaten and
yeah. I'll translate for people. Cookies.
Yeah. What kind of biscuits were there? So Ken mentioned that in chat. Ken's wife Sam made cookies, and myself and Rory got care packages, and they were freaking delicious. High points included pistachio pinwheels.
The hazelnut chocolate cookies were.
Yeah. That was good. The coconut macaroons were pretty hype, it must be said.
We actually had so Neve, our daughter, is amazing at putting together desserts. So she decided to pair the double chocolate chip cookies with some ice cream and like raspberries.
Ooh.
Just like took it to that extra level.
Oh, yeah. This chef's kiss. The sound of that sounds pretty good. Joe is dead from the result of that. So yeah. The chocolate chip is very, very good. Very good indeed. How you doing? You okay? I know you've been busy.
Flustered. Just trying to get this all ready. Took a lot longer. I was like, it won't take me too long to get all this together. But between editing images and uploading them to Tabletopia, and then adding them into the actual play space. And some of them didn't load properly, so it's kind of be a lucky dip to see what we have to play with.
So exciting.
But I did. It's funny.
Won't take too long. You doomed yourself.
I know. Every time. And I thought I'd given myself extra time. I had a go at. I literally just started playing Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay last night.
Oh, on your DM it yourself vibe.
Yeah, so it's Tom Scott's book, which is designed for D&D, which I'd forgotten. It was mainly focused on that, so I'm trying to adapt it to Warhammer because the very nice people at Cubicle 7, Kieran and Dominic had, we did a trade, and I got the starter set from them.
Cool. Is it very very specifically D&D related, by the way? Is it like, oh, you've got some bad lag going on, unless I've got some bad lag going on.
Yeah, I don't know if it's you or me. I disappeared there.
Apparently it's Rory. Michael's great. So this is going super well. You're the problem.
Yes. I'm the problem. Oh no. Oh well.
It's all right. Like you said, there's like 6 people in your house all fighting over the internet.
Yes. So yeah, the way the Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing Game starter set is designed is to learn it as you're playing it, which I think is really neat. So I'm kind of like learning how to do that whilst learning DM yourself and all the other stuff. So it's but I kind of like the setting, and the way they've created the character templates is kind of really interesting for it. So just curious to give it a try. And it's partly because it comes with a ready-made campaign for you to kind of, or scenario for you to try, which is the whole point of Tom Scott's book, is to play with kind of pre-published scenarios.
Okay. That sounds pretty cool. It and also, you and I were not exactly light on D&D books and stuff. We've got plenty. and various other role-playing games. So, you know.
So I don't actually have like that many scenario books. The one I did buy is the one like least suitable for solo play. It's the what's it called exactly? The Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it's so kind of open-ended in how it works.
Also, apparently, Ken is confused. We didn't send any hazelnut cookies.
What were we eating? There's something with... Well, there did seem to be something with nuts in it. Maybe they got it wrong. But anyway, it was very tasty.
Very good. Chocolate chip pecan. That was it.
I will correct my family.
Just like, did you know? Excuse me.
So
what
have you
else
been
I started doing painting stuff yesterday.
I saw the post. I've actually been wanting to jump in to see the stream to see what
it's okay. You're going to just laugh at them because they're really amateur, and I've only done like a few little bits. But really, it was about making sure that I could actually do it. So,
oh, cool. So that's pieces for your
Keyflower game.
Prototype. Yeah.
So, I'm particularly proud of these logs here that you can't see because I've painted the ends of them as well, which you can barely see. Yeah. But yeah, so that for me is quite an achievement.
If you get something like Igrax Earthshade, which is kind of like a brownish wash. When you paint it, if you just paint it over all that stuff, it'll seep into all the creases and give you like a really nice little bit of detail.
And also, I have got this. It's not drugs. It's grass.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to put grass on the things as well.
I've got some of that on the way. So I'm actually going to try an experiment of using the watercolor pens to paint some of the cloaks and stuff on one of the samurai figures. I'm just going to give it a try and see.
Oh, cool.
How it works.
So, stuff I was using these ones, the Army Painter paints, and under your suggestion, a bunch of Posca pens as well. So the red ones the red one is a Posca pen thing, which I had to sort of like do a little bit of get some of the paint out of it to actually do the bottom edges and stuff of it. But yeah, I'm like I did a thing. Holy crap.
Well, the Posca and the wash is like a really fast way of
I have a hang on. Yeah, I have a wash here. Bump.
Yeah. Is it strong tone or
it says strong tone?
So try it, or else try like watering it down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get all the colouring in done first because I've got to colour in a cat, and I want to do some stuff on the boxes, make them a little bit browner. But yeah, it's cool. It's exciting.
Nice.
Like capability of doing something. Who'd have thought?
I have capabilities.
Yeah, it's not even skills. It's like I don't have skills. I have vague possibilities. It's all good.
I think we would call it notions, Michael.
Notions. That's true.
Notions.
Got notions above my station. I'm thinking way above. What else happened? I got up ridiculously early and watched WandaVision first thing with a cup of tea. And no spoilers, but it's very good.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. I just want to talk to somebody about it, but I can't.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it later. I did watch Yojimbo on the other night.
Oh,
which
like
it's a character.
Yeah.
So it features one of the characters that was really popular in Seven Samurai.
Okay.
So it's that actor, I think his name is Mifune, who kind of epitomizes the kind of Ronin type wandering samurai character. But just the music in it is so good. I love the music in it. It's got a real 60s, like it's like a Western movie in Japan.
See, I cannot think of Yojimbo without putting the word usagi before it.
Yeah.
And that's just broken constantly. But while we're on the subject, if we talk about like amazing music, you know, as I said, I was watching American Horror Story on Wednesday on the stream. The soundtrack, the background music, and everything throughout that whole season gets and emulates the sort of like the 80s slasher horror music perfectly. So in other words, everything is synthesizers.
Oh no, really?
And I love it. I love that kind of stuff. So I've been sort of like digging around on random Spotify playlists, trying to find like some amazing things to soundtrack rules writing and stuff. It's just sort of lots of high sharp chords and stuff. Oh, it's so good, but so off-putting.
I forgot to mention, I actually picked up on Comixology the Vision series. It's a kind of 2 books written by the names I can't remember, but it's when Vision creates like a synthezoid wife and children and sets up a life.
Yeah, I've seen a few people have been mentioning it. Yeah, he's basically out in the suburbs, and is it like the front cover of it? Like it's the 4 of them, like the Vision, the wife, and 2 kids, and they're all sort of like leaning out the door.
Yeah. So it's set in the suburbs of like Washington. So he's acting as a representative for the Avengers in Washington.
Oh, okay.
So he's got a job, kind of. But yeah, I've just read the first issue. It's just like, okay, this is just going off the rails already.
I like it when comics do that, when they do go just a bit completely weird. I think that's why I like the old What If series a lot, because it was just, hey, let's just do something ridiculous and strange and tell the story of it. But, you know, when they then take that and actually run with it, so you get something like The Vision, or you get the Marvel Zombies universe, it's just...
Or...
Spider-Ham.
I'm going to get all the names wrong now. But the thing that got my daughter really excited about the new What If series is... my brain has blanked. The female soldier who was also, but I hate gauging it as this, as the love interest for Captain America.
I know that.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And she ends up in...
So she had her own series, which tragically got cancelled, but she is going...
Peggy Carter,
yeah. And the What If episode is her as Captain Britain. And we were both like, yeah! Can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. Yeah, just that bit of the animation where she essentially suplexes a tank. Because I showed Steph the... yeah, okay, so Joe says she's still got 2 seasons, which is not bad.
But Shield got more. Like, she should have got more.
Didn't Shield get like... She was like 6, 7 seasons, something like that? Still not watched any of it. Maybe I should do.
The first 2 or 3 were kind of interesting.
And then apparently it went mega weird. Because it's not officially in MCU, is it? It's a spin-off, but stuff happens that they've not
acknowledged. I don't know.
Acknowledged or done. 7 seasons apparently. 7 seasons in a movie. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, let us look at things, Rory. Let us consider our time, and I've just had a look on the screen to see what you've done, and I'm terrified by this yellow Grover.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just switch over. Okay. So we were kind of looking for something to do for today's session, and I thought, well, I'd put a pause in it, but I'd been testing some of the new Mocon for concepts for Prisma Arena, and kind of using existing characters to do that. So I've literally just dumped it into our existing kind of leveling up game. I would suggest we just play at level kind of 0 as novices.
Yeah.
So that we're really focusing on the characters. So we can tidy up all the power cards and stuff like that. But basically I've mapped out essentially 8 new Mokon. Cool. And I'll kind of talk through each one. And yeah, it's just a case of testing some of them. Because even I was reading back some of them going, that's totally broken. And then I had to reread it again and go, oh no, that's what the wording is. That's why it's not broken. But what I've done is just kind of taken existing cards, changed the colors of them, and changed colors of the standees to kind of represent that. So the thing is, we can either play with like all new Mokon or mix them in with existing Mokon. I guess playing with all new ones will give us a whole new experience. And then
that's what I'd be inclined to do. You know, we've played this plenty. We know the game pretty well inside and out. So I'd say let's go all in.
But an important thing will be to play with the two together as well and see how they.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so I will just get rid of some of these here. So I'm just going to dump whatever we need. Did I get rid of too many? I did.
You did. Well, I guess that determines which ones we're using.
I was actually thinking that. So not that one, not that one, not that one, and not that one, not that one.
This is going well.
That one. That one.
That's one.
Not that one. That one. I need one more, I think. That one. Okay, so one of these.
Is this a Habba game? Get out.
If Habba made arena combat games, this is what it would be. Okay, so I'm just going to dump all this stuff in here and all the powers. So everything we're not using, just so it doesn't look so scary.
Okay. There we go.
Okay. So again, I mean, for those who, I think we've said this before, but basically, you know, the Mokon are all embody a different emotion. That essentially, when we think about the rules, they kind of try to buff the hero in the same way. So I tried to limit them just affecting themselves, and that somehow they're affecting the heroes because they're the embodiment of their emotion in the arena.
Yeah.
The names of them are all the phonetic spelling of the Irish or Gaelic for that emotion. So Crusta is to be kind of like frustrated or angry. So I will we'll quickly go through the cards. We can show them. We've got Minion the Trusting.
Hang on, let me come over to your side of the table so we can actually read.
Oh, it's okay. I can just turn them that way.
Okay. All right. We got Minion the Trusting.
Yeah. So in essence, I won't kind of read out the rules, but in essence, if Minion activates within range of your hero, you can reveal your combo cards to your opponent or opponents. If any of them reveal their combo cards in return, you both get to draw a combo card.
Okay.
So it's the idea of you have to trust first. And if you do, there can be benefit from it.
So Joe in the chat is asking, can we get a quick for dummies description? We will give you a quick rundown on how the game works, Joe. Not a problem. We'll have a look through these newbies first. Okay.
So then we've got
next up, Crusta.
The Frustrated. Okay. So this one kind of went, there was different variants for this one. What did I go with in the end? Oh yeah, sorry. So I forgot to actually update it. So this is the older iteration of it.
Okay.
Which is essentially if they activate and they're grappled, they'll essentially smack the person beside them. Let me check. Sorry, I'm going to do a quick check because I think my wording was they can actually increase the range or force of their next action by 1.
Okay.
Which is also allows them to kind of run away, I guess, from people. So this is one I'm kind of least happy with at the moment. So Trishak, the Tired.
Nope.
And the reason why I'm less happy is no, I'm reading the wrong one. Sorry, that's what's wrong. Because it's affecting the rival hero when they activate. So you kind of have to remember that it's on the table, and we've always tried to avoid that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to find a better implementation of Tershuk. And
it says a friendly hero within range of Tershuk may ignore the move and move target effects on any blast, strike, combo cards.
Yeah, but what you have to remember that Tershuk has that ability.
Oh, okay. I see.
You know the way, because normally the way we do it is you're always looking at that card when you're using the ability. So it's just a kind of a memory thing. And then this is Fitzrock, Curious. And again, I'll probably try and tweak the names a little bit so that I always try to have unique first letters on them. So Peak, I like this one actually. The Curious. During a move action, they may target a friendly rival or a friendly or rival hero, and look at the top two cards of their combo deck. Just want to see what's coming.
Yeah, just so you can sort of be aware of what's going to pop up.
Yeah. Then with Ladron, I really like theirs. Like, this is like the weirdest change that we're making. So I think we should probably try this one. So when you activate Ladron, you can also activate a hero within range, and they do nothing. They move 0. Then you set aside 2 combo cards. So you essentially draw and set aside 2 combo cards, and you get to add them to your hand at the beginning of the next round.
So after you've drawn up to, you then get to draw beyond. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the intent. And again, we got to get the wording right. But the idea is that boredom can lead to a burst of kind of creativity.
Okay.
As well. So Tishnok, lots of T's and F's.
Welcome to Gaelic.
So this one is kind of nice. So during a move action, they may move. They may basically take a hit off of their opponent and put it back onto themselves.
All right. So hang on. Let me just bring this into my head. During a move action, they may also move 1 or 2 hits from an adjacent rival character to their hit gauge. So they are healing an opponent. Now, why would I want to do that? I know you've got reasons behind all of these, but I'm trying to work out why would I want to hurt myself? Well, it would mean that you wouldn't score as many points when removing them from the board. And it could potentially slow you down out of a combo, I guess. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, it's partly that. And also, and again, we have to, that's kind of the intent, that by helping your opponent, you end up helping yourself because you're scoring 0 points. But also it means if you know your hero can then follow up with a strike 3, even though those like 4 hits on the character, you're maximizing the hits that they're going to do following up afterwards as well. Okay. That's kind of the idea.
Yeah, it's always the ones where I have to think properly that are the ones that always terrify me the most.
So Demok then is the Disappointed.
So
my again, mother. This has been like I have to Google like what's the upside of these things and kind of research into it. And part of it is becoming more kind of appreciative. So I had different ones going on here, and this one is they're kind of hopeful, so they kind of like draw a combo card at the beginning of their activation, but if they don't use that combo card by the end of the round, they basically take a hit.
So is it specifically they have to use the combo card that was drawn, or because it says on there if they were unable to perform a combo?
Yes, actually, it's a combo.
Okay.
Trying to keep
I actually really like that one. Like it's going to cycle you through the cards a little bit quicker.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kind of dig that one. That's cool.
Yeah, I might have to increase the number of hits they take because getting an extra combo card is quite good. So yeah, I like that kind of play off of the hopefulness, and then it kind of not going quite right. I don't think they're actually in here at the moment, but some of them are based on the score, so they'll react based on the score.
Uh-huh.
So this is kind of operating in a similar way, where Brone or another friendly hero Mokon is bounced. The hero may place 1 to 3 hits on their own hit gauge.
Okay, so again, slowing down the opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, excuse me. Staring into bright lights. Staring into slowing down the opponent's scoring potentially.
Yeah.
Still, seeing you getting knocked out, but at least you're not going to be giving away as many points. Okay.
So, and I have a 9th one, which is Skanra, the Scared. And their idea is that when the hero activates, let me see, what was my wording? Sorry. When Skanra activates within range of a friendly hero, that hero may move 1, ignoring grappling, towards the nearest obstacle. So it's like they're running for cover.
Literally running scared.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. So do you want to decide which ones we're going to use? And then while you're doing that, I'll give the viewers a little rundown on how the game goes super quickly. All right. So it is basically a race to score as many points. First person to get to 20 points will trigger the end of the game, and you score points by bouncing your opponent out of the arena. You will do that by performing a series of attacks, and in the game you can do basic attacks like a blast, which is from a distance of 2 to 4 spaces in any of the 8 directions around the square that you're in. You can do a melee attack, which is the strike, and that's in any of the 8 spaces around you. You can also move, of course, because we need to dance around the arena as much as possible. But the cool thing is you can also use the combo cards. So we've got a deck of cards over here to the left-hand side. Both Rory and I will have a deck of cards. They are slightly different, but they also have move, strike, and blast cards in them. And you can actually chain them off against each other. So when you do a move, you can chain that into an attack, so a strike or a blast. When you do a strike or a blast, you can chain that into a move. And if you can do that again and again and again and again, you could potentially pull off some very, very cool stuff. The heroes have 6 hits. So basically when they get their hit gauge filled up, they get bounced out of the arena, and we'll activate back and forth one by one. So I might activate my one of my Mokon first, then Rory might activate their hero, comes back to me, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we decide who goes first with this advantage token right here. If I choose to go first, that gets flipped over. It goes over to Rory, and then Rory will get the advantage choice at the start of the next round. And that's kind of it. Like I said, the heroes have 6 hit points. The Mokon have 4 hit points. And that's about it. Oh, yeah. Question, Rory. What did you think about the deluxe advantage token?
It's very nice. Here it is here. Ready for my next game.
So swish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, Joe, we have a big fight.
But a key part, Joe, is the idea is that we're also training. And so we're helping each other to get better because we can't actually level up without sparring with each other.
Yeah.
That's why we have the concept of being bounced. Like you're not killing the opponent. You are just temporarily bouncing them from the arena.
You did all those different thingies. Where's all the Mokon?
Yeah. I just recolored them. So you have them.
Oh, sorry. If I look from above, they're back at their same original.
Yes, I didn't have time. Yeah, I didn't have time
That weirded the hell out of me for a little while. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't have time to do that.
Oh, no. God, no. Don't worry about it at all. Yeah, it's direct combat, but it's training, not fighting to kill. And yeah, it's very much like that Steven Universe, Connie training. I think that is a very good description of it. All right, so what we need to do now is, of course, set up the arena. So we'll do that with by putting obstacles on there as well. Rory, who goes first?
I'm assuming, I can't remember, but I'm guessing you lost the last game.
Probably, yeah. So I'll go first. I'll drop that there.
Okay, put that there.
So obstacles, when they're added, you can't run through them. You can use them for cover. You can run around them, but you can never have them adjacent to each other. You always have to be able to get all the way around, and they're not allowed to touch not allowed to be placed in the far edges of the arena.
Mm-hmm. So we're not worrying about the center at the moment. So
yeah, because the center spot is where you would normally get power ups and stuff, but this is just going to be us battering the heck out of each other. All right, so I've got the disappointed boy. So when it activates within range of a rival character, draw a combo card. If I can't use it or do a combo, they take a hit. Okay. And also a crosster or a friendly hero are within range. Begin their activation grappled. Before performing an action, they must immediately strike force 1 against all characters. Okay, cool. Which ones do you go for, Rory?
So I took Tishnok. During a move action, Tishnok performs. They may also move 1 to 2 hits from an adjacent rival character to their hit gauge. So just see how that works. And then I have Ladra on the board because I want to try that idea of essentially activating the hero and them not doing anything. And you getting 2 back-to-back activations.
Cool. All right. Let's put characters on the board. This is my fighter, Neo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go there. Keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean, I've been getting so many ideas of like things that we can mess with, like react to the score, take the advantage, and fun things like that.
Oh. All right. I believe it's time to go.
So we shuffle and draw 3 cards. So we draw 3 during setup, and then we draw 2 at the beginning of each round. The most cards you can have at the beginning of a round is 4, but Ladron will break that rule.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is what I've got. One of them, and one of them. And these symbols that you see, for Joe in particular, those are the things that you're looking for to chain things. So you can chain, like I said, moves into attacks, attacks into moves, and you can make them go again and again and again and again and again. All right, let battle commence. Like this is the first time ever that Prisma Arena has been compared to dominoes, but yes, like dominoes.
Okay.
All right. Rory, I will give you the honor. Yeah, you can only play the cards you've got in your hand, so yeah, there's a limit.
It's really weird. I'm now getting that vibe of like what it's like to be a first-time player with Prisma Arena because I'm looking at the cards going, what does this one do again?
It has been a hot minute since we played this.
Yeah, but I mean with the new characters. So I am going to...
Joe, you're not a board game noob. We're just massive nerds.
So I wonder... I mean, it makes sense for me to go like straight into doing this. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of break it and see what happens, okay? So
you're going to do the thing immediately. Okay.
So during a move action that one performs, they may also target a friendly hero within range, activate that hero and perform a move 0, right? So they don't do anything. And then put aside 2 face-down combo cards.
And you'll still get to move.
Yeah.
Your move range, of course, 0.
That's what I have to kind of get the wording right, so that I still get to activate. So 1, 2.
Also, Joe, I'm pretty sure that you've played like Snowdonia, like at my house. Yeah, and Mysterium. Those aren't noob games. Cool games. All right, so I get 2 activations in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So let's think about this.
Well, actually, it would kind of make sense for it to work the other way. That it would come back to me to activate.
Yeah, and then I get 2.
You'll get 2 at the end.
Yeah. Okay, I will kick off by activating my new friend Demok. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back over to you.
Mm-hmm. So I can't activate my hero, so it's going to have to be Tishnok. Ooh, that is costly.
Does it feel? I mean, it feels bad now, but it's going to feel very nice when you've got like 6 cards in your hand or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will do. Mio will do their move. 1, 2, 3, 4, straight up the middle. And then Croster will do their move. 1, 2, 3, 4, straight up.
Okay.
All right. So it's the end of the round.
Mm-hmm.
I get to draw 2 cards.
But we reset our dials.
Oh yeah, sorry, forgot about that.
And draw 2, and discard down to 4.
Okay. I'm going to get rid of that one. So, Joe, when we discard cards, discard them to our opponent's pile, because then the cards that we don't use or the cards that we do use, they will then get to cycle through them later in the game.
Okay, and then I get to draw these 2 into my hand.
Uh-huh. So now you have 1,000,000 cards.
I know I'm gonna have to curtail this in some way.
Well, you can still only have a maximum of 4 in your hand at the end of the round, though, can't you? So you've got to use it this turn.
Yeah.
It's like very much a use it or lose it. All right, let's have a look. What can I do here? I will... Going to activate my hero. Going first. 1, 2, 3. And combo that into a blast. Well, dual blast, but I'm just going to do the 1 hit. So that does 3 damage on you.
Mm-hmm.
1.
So I get bounced from the arena.
You've got 4 hits there.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, this ain't quite over yet. I mean, it will be in a second when I do other stuff. So then I'll combo that into a. So where does the 3 come from? Says Geo. All right. So if you have a look on there, that's my character's card, and every character in the game has one of these, whether they're a hero or they're a Mokon. The numbers on the bottom, 0 to 4, means that's the range. That's how far I can move if I do a move action. The number in the middle is the damage that they do, the amount of hits that they do. The force, that's it. So my heroes hit for 3 on basic, and the Mocon hit for 2 as base value. And then the amount of hits they can take are in the purple box. So heroes can take 6, and Mocon can take 4. Okay. So combining that into a weave. Yeah, it's basically health.
Yeah. So think of it like laser tag, Joe, where you're taking a number of hits and it's essentially lighting up a gauge. Michael, if you it won't work, I think, if you show my card. But basically on the cards, there's little slots for us to put the hit tokens on. And when that gauge fills up, the character gets bounced. So it's almost like they have to leave the arena, reset, and then come back in again.
So at the moment, Tishnok has, well, they have 4 hit points, but they have 3 hits on them that I just did. And now, having just done this evasive strike, that does the 4th damage on that one, Rory.
Mm-hmm.
So I score the points for that immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I return the hits, and they get bounced, and they go back onto their action dial.
But Rory will still be able to use that character if they have been activated this round.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to move 1 as well, like so. And then I'm going to combo that into that sprint to run the hell away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, I have used all of my cards, but I've managed to get some points out of it, and I managed to get my hero back into defense. So Joe, I feel like playing Overwatch. Yeah, it's like Respawn, but I've pulled back to my own defensive position. And now it's back over to Rory. One more question. What is a Mocon? The opposite of a hero. Rory O'Connor. The question is yours.
The Mocon are these creatures, and they're like the physical manifestation of a hero's emotions. And the term Mocon is again, in Irish, Mahukon is emotion or feeling. So we call them Mocon in the game. But yeah, they're like the manifestation of the hero's emotions in the arena. And they're kind of learning how to work with them.
Apparently that is very cool.
Yay. Okay, so...
we did. No, it's... I
thought you were going to go...
Yeah,
really?
it's fine. Whatever. Yeah. It's like P45 for Michael. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. So you're just out of range for a lot of what I want to do.
Oh, what's that place?
So I think I'll have to activate Ledron.
Inside Out, the combat game.
All of them are. 1, 2, 3. Because I don't want to do like a leaping strike. Oh man, so I'm going to end up wasting these.
Oh, it's almost like, oh, my badge fell off. Oh, Michael's learning.
It's as if you've learned something, Michael. This is shocking.
After what, like 2.5 months of just getting the merry hell beaten out of me on most of the games that we played. And it's just like, sometimes luckily stumble into managing to do something good.
Okay, I think this is the only thing I can actually do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. Do you know what? I can't do anything. 1, 2, 3. There's nothing within range. Nothing. So I think I'll just stop here.
I mean, you get first go next time around as well. So
yeah.
All right. Well, how about we'll... What? Hang on. Okay. All right. Demok activates within range of a rival character. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am within range of Latron.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a combo card. At the end of Demok's activation, if they were unable to perform a combo, place 1 on the hit gauge. Okay, so I'm going to draw this card, bring it into my hand, try to. There we go. That's pretty interesting, actually. Because I can take the hit regardless, just to keep the card, can't I? And use it with somebody else. Oh, this is really clever. All right. Okay. I'm going to have him run away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to keep the card. And Demok takes a hit in sadness.
Yeah, I think that's going to have to be 2. Or, because it can't really be from no, because it can't be from a rival either. Yeah. So it's trying to get the consequence right.
Yeah.
Okay, back to me.
That's what testing's about, y'all.
Okay, I think we need to tag team here a little bit.
With your 9 million cards.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to activate move 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have just done this like first time round without even activating the other guy.
So I'm going to assume a blast is in my near future.
A Dazzling Blast.
Okay, so Dazzling Blast. So you do a standard blast and then move the target 1 space.
So that's going to be 2 hits on them.
I got the other one.
Then
this is where we discover that Rory has no move cards to shift into.
Yeah. Dope.
Design this.
I will. I think I want to weave 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't blast in there.
You have to blast from a distance.
Oh yeah, I'm there actually. 1, 2. Yeah, I can do it from there. I'm going to soften you up a little bit with another Dazzling Blast. So that's 2 hits.
Okay.
To you.
No, that's on me.
Sorry. Yeah.
I got it.
I'm so out of practice.
It's like, oh yeah, people who make games are so intelligent. Yeah. It's just like, if we don't play the damn things all the time, we forget them even if we made them ourselves.
And then I will leap 1, 2, 3, just get me into cover. Bit of a waste, and so I'm going to do this, right? So uplift during a move action. I'm going to be compassionate. I'm going to take one of your hits back off you onto me because I'm so kind like that. But then I'm going to do a direct strike. So that was part of my movement. And then direct strike, I'm going to hit you for 3.
Which will be enough to take them off the board.
Yeah. So that's 4, knocks them off. Yes, I'm going to be easier to take out, but also you will score less points as a result.
Yes. Hang on, let me lock that down.
Yeah, I've just locked it up.
Right, I'll give you your things back. You get your points.
And then that's 4 points for me.
Fewer. Okay.
And that is a lot of cards I'm giving you. A lot to learn from me, Michael.
Well, I think it was like a nice explosion of action this round. You know, I used all 4 cards that I have. You've used 5 in one 1 hit. That's not too bad. All right.
So you use fewer cards than me.
Fewer cards. All right. Well, having been freshly bounced out of the arena, Croster comes back.
Mm-hmm.
And is filled with rage. Just going to do a straight move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, that'll do it. And that's me done. So then you have your last, which is your hero, I believe.
Yeah.
Doing their first action with the game.
Yeah. So, Joe, each hero has an ability called Strategize, which means they can perform a move action. And when they do, they draw a top card of the combo deck, have a look at it, and put a card to the top or bottom of the deck, but they're not allowed to combo that turn. So it's like planning for the next round when they don't have something suitable to do, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to see if I can set that up. Okay. I think I'll do that. I'll flip that, and I'll put it. Though I think I'm going to end up drawing both of these cards anyway next turn.
Uh-huh. All right, so then you still get to do your basic action, which I'm assuming is going to be a move. 2,
3. Your hero hasn't activated yet. They have.
Yeah. Remember, I activate your first.
And you
went
ran.
on that.
Yeah.
Absolute rampage.
Okay, I'll stop there then.
All right, end of the round. We reset everything back up.
Mm-hmm.
Draw some cards into hand.
Sorry, that should remove. And then reset that. I've just gone through my whole deck.
All right. This goes over to Rory. So Rory now has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get to choose to go first or second.
Okay.
Join us here at the opening of round 3 of the Prisma Arena Invitational. Rory O'Connor with the advantage there. Both sides on 4 points apiece. Here at the Crucible in Sheffield.
2, 3, 4.
Oh wow, you're activating straight off. Okay.
Take one of your hits.
Powerful.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. No, it's not gonna be anything crazy. I don't think. I'll dual strike both of you.
Okay, so that'll be 1 hit on both.
Mm-hmm. That probably wasn't the best. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
So I should have actually. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Yes, because I don't want to trigger Krusta's ability if I'm in grappling. So I'm going to stay there.
Because then I'd just get a free hit on you anyway, wouldn't I? So
yeah.
And you don't want that. All right. Let's think about this. Think about things.
Can I point out what would be a really funny combo if you could do it? So if you were able to activate, sorry, I gotta get all the new names. D-Muck and perform a Dazzling Blast on Tishnok, moving them into grappling with both your hero and Krusta, because then when they both activate, they would both deal a hit each, taking them out without having to do anything.
It would be lovely, but I don't think it's going to happen. Let's think about this.
Oh, I know what I should have done.
All right. I am going to activate the amok. What should you have done, Rory?
I had a barge. If I had a barged one of your characters into the other, when one of them activated, they would have hit the other one because they would have been in grappling with each other.
Okay. I'm going to combo into a direct blast. So that's 3 hits on your new
Ladron.
Yeah. So let me just grab these over there.
Ken, I think it might be me getting hit by a golf club this round.
And obviously that is the end. Can't be comboed out of. So Joe, if you have a quick look at this card, it doesn't have an icon underneath it that's grayed out. So this ends a combo because it's a really powerful attack. So there you go, Rory. There's a direct blast for you for later.
Oh, man, sorry, I should have got rid of that one.
Back over to you. Playing from the fancy angle.
Yeah, so I'm going to activate my hero, I think. Two, 3.
You're lining up some potential damage on Crosta.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna. How many hits has Crosta got? 2. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, Crosta has 3 remaining.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put 2 hits on Crosta. And then barge. So I'm gonna barge to there. It's gonna affect Tishnok, but I'm gonna barge Krusta. So depending on whether you activate your hero or Krusta, hits are going to be dealt.
Okay. So let's have a look at the snap ability again. And Krusta are a friendly hero, are within range. When Krusta or a friendly hero within range, there you go. Begin their activation grappled, which Krusta does. Before performing an action, they must immediately strike all adjacent characters. So Krusta will hit my hero. So let's activate them first.
Oh, hang on. How many hits did Krusta have?
Krusta has 3 on them now. So
yeah, I should have hit them for 3, but they had 1 on already. Do you know what? I did that wrong. I was meant to go after your hero.
Do you want to change it up?
Yeah. So there should be 3 hits. So I should have moved to there.
So if you give me another
hero.
token,
yeah, 1, 2.
then I'll be up on 5 hits for my my hero.
Yeah, that was kind of the
okay.
intent.
All right, and what square are you on?
I think I would have to have been on that one.
Okay.
To finish.
That would not have moved Crosta though, would it? Because
yeah, adjacent. Yeah.
Oh, for the bash. Okay, I got you.
For the barge, yeah.
The barge.
I played a barge afterwards. Yeah. So I ran, blasted, and then barged.
Okay. All right, let's think about this. So really, I have to activate my hero and get them out of the way so they won't do a hit. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So let's make that happen. With a move.
So you're going to hit Crusta for 1.
Okay, can you confirm why?
Because your hero is going to hit all adjacent characters.
My hero is not grappling, though.
Oh, yeah. No, but then does it not say... Oh, hang on.
When Crossed or a friendly hero within range begin their activation grappled. So I'm beginning my hero is beginning their activation. They are not grappled.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, yeah. You're right.
See? That's how it is.
I totally messed that up.
That's all right. I'm going to run there with my move, and then I'm going to direct strike you for a big 4 right in your face.
So again, I like to challenge the rules. It's not cheating.
Yeah, it's like the few times where Michael's about to win, and it's like Rory will try and work out the 9 million permutations. It's like Doctor Strange in freaking. He's there hovering with his little green time stone in front of him, working out the 14 million different things, and only one way to get out. Except he can't. All right. Obviously, that ends my activation because it's a direct strike, so it does 4 damage on your hero.
I totally misplayed this round. So I will...
See, I never get the glory of doing well. It's always, oh, Michael, I messed up.
No, you played well. All right, it wasn't meant like that. So now here's the thing. I could put 2 points on DMOC, or I mean my hero's going to get bounced anyway, but I can't activate them, so I can't use that ability. Okay, so I will blast them for 2.
No.
Which is going to set them up to get blast in return next round.
And that's all you're doing because you got no cards left.
Nope.
All right, so Crosta is grappled, so must immediately strike. So they are going to knock out my hero. So you get 5 points. Ooh, bring that back. And they get bounced off to there.
Don't mind them, Joe. They're just giving me a hard time.
And, was it Fishnock?
Fishnock.
See, I cannot speak any Gaelic apart from close the door. All right. So they now get to activate. How about... Oh, they're grappled, so they have to do an attack. So they'll just do a straight strike and take Tish knock off the board.
And get 2 points.
And get 2 points.
Yeah, I'll give that for 2.
Excellent.
So, Joe, in the game, even though you don't score points if your own hits are on your characters. So it's a kind of an interesting way of slowing down how your opponent scores points. It's probably the most defensive way to play is, I think, do things that put hits on yourself. Even though it might bounce you out of the arena, it slows your opponent down from winning extra points.
All right, so that's the end of the round. We reset.
So you don't hit yourself, but there are certain abilities and effects that allow you to deal hits to yourself, or transfer hits most often. Yeah,
there's a couple of superpowers that let you do that in the base game, and now we're sort of like Roy's experimenting by having such things in as like character abilities. Also, yeah, how is your hand after pouring boiling hot water on it? Congratulations.
Ooh.
Joe messed up earlier today. All right, time to get some cards into my hand. So, very sore apparently. All right, so I get that card.
So how's it feeling so far, Michael?
Joe, I'm actually liking it. They do feel a little bit more, I guess, advanced characters.
Yeah, and I got to be careful about that.
But I'm still liking them.
Yeah, there's always power creep, and I think a very important thing is I want to make sure there's a couple in here that are quite straightforward to play. And now, in fairness, I did pick, I think, out the more complex ones.
I'm okay with that. All right.
What you gonna do, Michael?
I'm gonna activate first. We're gonna have Demok use their Aspire ability. When Demok activates within range of rival character, which I am, draw a combo card. And I will have them then do a standard move. One, two, three. And combo that into a dual strike. Hitting your hero for 2, which will be enough to get him out of play.
You can rack up your score there.
6, that gets me to 12. And I'll then combo that into a weave. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run them back. Okay.
Okay. You want to play like that then?
All right. Meanwhile, over on Rory's side of the board, this is the current set. Oh, do you want to reset your dials, man?
Oh, yeah.
Round 4. I am up 12-9. So the game, like I said earlier, will end when one player gets to 20 points or higher. That triggers the potential end game. We play all the way through to the end of that round, and then whoever has the highest score at the end of that round is the winner. If, however, it's a tie, we go into a next round, a final sort of like golden goal kind of thing, and whoever scores the next bounce is the winner.
I think I'm going to have to make your life hard.
Come at me. Yeah, it's like death match.
See, if I go too close, I'm going to expose myself.
Please, not on stream, please.
Yeah. I'll do this. So I can let's do it. 1, 2. I'll activate Ladron. Step over 1 and direct blast Krusta.
Okay, so that'll be enough to take them out.
So I'll get 4 points.
You will.
Which brings me to
13, 12.
It goes to you.
Okay. And yeah, direct blast, so that ends the combo. Okay. I shall.
This is really hard to having the hero off the board because I can't trigger the. No, because the hero has to be within range.
Yeah. I'm going to bring Crossed in. They're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Over to you.
Ooh, well, this will be too powerful.
Well,
is to activate the hero and leave them off the board. So if the hero is bounced and they're bored waiting around, but that doesn't give you a target for that.
Yeah, I still think you need to be able to. They need to be there to be bored.
Mm-hmm. So I think I'll activate Tish now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Don't want to see that square.
I'll obviously going to activate my hero. Spawn them in there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Up on the right channel. Okay, last activation for you.
Okay. I'll strategize. Probably a move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Okay, end of the round. Let's do that good cleanup thing. Draw some more cards.
Okay. I'm so happy like that we're kind of introducing new Mopon into the world. Because that's actually, so part of the decision making is also picking familiar and relatable emotions.
Yeah.
As well. So it's not just kind of going, oh, I want to introduce this cool power. It actually starts with like, what's a familiar emotion that we can introduce into the world, and then what's something cool that we can do with that. So it's kind of like a different approach to the design process.
No, for sure. All right. It is you, yo.
Okay.
Just as what emotions do we have just in the game?
Personally, I have none.
Yeah, all mine are removed. It's cool. So Rory has compassion and boredom. Because I have pretty much on point. Disappointment and frustration.
Yeah. But we also have oh my god, we have hurt, angry. So hurt, anger, affection,
joy.
Yeah, well, happiness.
Yeah.
We have nervous. We have jealous. We have confident, and distracted.
It's kind of fitting for the last one.
Yeah.
So Aqua's in the chat. Welcome, Aqua. Hello.
Okay. Let me see.
All right, you want to go first? You want to come at me? I will. Oh, I do.
Trying to get the timing.
Come on, some of us have to play Welcome to at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. You go first.
All right. I will activate my hero. I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combo that into a focused blast, hitting your hero for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like so. Combo that into a barge, move 1, 2, ignoring grappling. And then combo that into a dual strike, which will take your hero off the board.
Okay.
Give me 6 points.
Do you know what we forgot to do?
What?
To draw the extra card when you come back into the arena.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, because I'm going to do it now.
Rude.
Let me see.
Cool. So yeah, that will end my turn. So would indeed, Joe. Okay, so that's current state of the board from above. I got a couple of characters on, so does... Actually, I've got all 3 characters on, but one is hiding back here. Rory is to activate over on his side, like so. Here's the view from my side of the table. Yeah, just remembering the rules at just the right time, Rory.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Yeah, remember that way that I win? Yeah, that
1,
happens.
2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
And I will do a focus blast, which is 2 hits.
So it's 2 hits on my hero.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. Nothing fancy.
Expect nothing less from you.
Thanks.
I will move Crossbar. 2. Combo into a Dazzling Blast on your boy Ladron. Which will be enough to take them off and gets me to 22, triggering endgame.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. I've not been paying attention. No, actually, sorry. It's been your incredible game play, Michael.
Come on, man. Don't turn this into a relationship built on lies.
Did I recover?
Now, this is where, as a throwback to the Wednesday, you then go...
Yeah.
All right, so we are in endgame.
Okay.
Rory needs to score a bunch of points.
I'm going to activate my hero.
Uh-huh.
What am I on?
I mean, that's a question I've been asking for some time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes. Actually, so yeah, with these new expansion characters, it's actually golf scoring. The lowest score is the winner.
Yeah.
When it goes over 20.
That should be one of the Mocon on the board. Is like, if this Mocon is on the board, then it's the lowest one that wins.
That could be horrifying, but fun. Like, we should do like promo characters that are just utterly broken. But they just do like completely weird things. Take over control of another Mocon within range, that sort of thing.
That is not what I wanted. I think you've got it.
14 million permutations.
So
and the one happened. Oh yeah. So Ken says, can we have a Mokon called Karen? When the Mokon attacks, it just blasts in all directions at once. That could be Fury. Like absolute 100% boiling fury. Once per game, it just does a blast out. But it can't use any combo cards.
No, I don't think I'm going to do this. I have 2 strike cards in my hand. One is a direct strike, which will take out your hero.
Yeah.
But that'll end my activation.
Well,
if I'd gone straight after this guy here, if I did the other way around, I could knock out them, but I'd only be doing 3 hits to your hero. No. Oh.
I don't like it when he goes, oh.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
No!
Yeah. So, oh no. No, I thought I was going to move you. If I could have moved you, I would have got the points. Because it's moving me, I don't get the points. Oh man, that sucks. So I'll tell you what it would have been, because it was kind of cool. If it was a throwing strike, I would have thrown you to here.
Yep.
Even though I was doing a few points, and then I would have used my sprint to run over and bounce Krusta for 4. And then when Ladron activated, they would have been able to blast from here.
That's some distance for the 2. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's not going to happen. So I have to just run up and I just can't hit you. Direct strike for 4, which is going to knock out your hero and get me 6 points.
Okay.
Up to 19. Oh, if I got that extra KO.
If Rory.
Mm-hmm.
If indeed.
What are you going to do?
To be honest, not a lot. I don't have any cards. There you go.
So watch this. Look.
1 spot over.
So if I start there, activate. No, sorry, with that, and I sprint, I still can't get close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's have a look at the top-down angle there. Oh, he's just 1 space away. Sad.
But I wouldn't have taken you out anyway. So
yeah. That's all right. Well, there we go, dear viewers. First public test, and obviously something's wrong with it because I won. 22-19. Yeah. Glorious victory. Okay, so I guess it's teardown time now. Thinking about the characters and the
So let's go through yours. So with Demok, did you use Demok's ability?
I used Demok's ability twice over the course of the game. I don't think I'm ever going to not be able to use a combo card. Because whatever so when I activate within range of a rival character, I'm either going to draw a move, I'm going to draw a blast, or I'm going to draw a strike. If I draw it, and if those are the only cards that I have, I'm going to be able to use all of them regardless. Because if I draw a move, I can use that card to move them. So that would cover it, and they wouldn't take it.
No. So it's when it activates. Yeah.
Yeah. If I am within range of someone, that's what the power's going to fire off of that anyway. So if I get a blast, I'm going to be able to hit you. by doing a standard move and then comboing into it, or I can do a standard move and then combo into the strike. So I think if you're going to do that, I think the disappointment is they're going to have to take some damage regardless, I think.
Yeah, so what it could be, and again, because we have to write these so they fit within that text.
Yeah.
I think the sense is they want to achieve something. So a strike or a blast. So I think if they draw and reveal a combo card.
Yeah, so if it's like face up, so it's like you take the card, you put it face up. I would actually go super specific on it and say, you must use this one.
Yeah. If you reveal a combo card and so one of the options is reveal a combo card. If it's not a strike or a blast, you take a hit. Or if you don't get to use it in your round, you take that one, you take a hit.
Well, I think you could go when Demok activates within range of a rival character, reveal a combo card. At the end of Demok's
draw and reveal a combo card.
Draw and reveal a combo card. Yeah. At the end of Demok's activation, if they were unable to perform a combo with that card, place. I might even bump it up to 2. You know.
Yeah.
Place 2 hits on Demok's hit gauge. I think because then it's quite a risk, because I should be able to use the combo card most of the time, but if I do screw it up, that's half my health on that one gone.
So I'm going to say at the end of Demok's activation, if they did not use that combo card, makes 2 hits on Demok's hit gauge. I need to tell them what to do with the card.
I mean, I'd say you still get the card, then take and then you can take the card into the hand. Because then I've taken damage, but I've gained a card, but you've also gained some information. I think that makes sense.
Well, no, I'm going to say, as party wording, and discard the combo card.
Oh, brutal. Okay.
My need for shorter text
outweighs everything else. Okay. So if we bounce over to Crosta, the Frustrated. So Crosta's ability did fire once. It ended up doing a damage on you, and also did a damage on my hero, which was the 6th and final damage, which actually took them off the board. So, yeah, it was used. I think it needs to be better worded.
Yeah.
Be just that little bit more clearer.
So, I mean, again, it's got one of those things where you're having to track it against the rival hero, like against the hero as well.
Yeah.
Which is hard when they're not adjacent to each other.
I mean, you could you could simplify it really far down and just sort of say when Crosta or their hero begins activation grappled. Like, it doesn't, like, is the range that important?
Well, we try to limit the power of the stuff, because if you think you could do that wherever you are on the board, if you intentionally end your turn grappling a rival character, you're doing 1 hit to them all the time. You know, that's like an extra hit each activation. So in the course of the game, that's a free bounce against someone.
Well, okay. Well, let's think about this, because I would have to move my character into that position,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're not activated until the next round.
Yeah.
The only time that's going to cause a problem is if I move it into position next to a character of yours that's already been activated.
Mm-hmm.
Because then, yeah, it's highly likely that I will get a free hit on you with that. I mean, I actually like the sort of like that frustrated ability.
Mm-hmm.
I know we have like Farg's one is lash out, but it does feel very much like a lashing out thing. Like the snap, they've gone wild. Across the or a.
So friendly hero is what works in the team game.
Yeah.
Where you're kind of sharing the multiple emotions. So let me see what I had a different wording.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think the other one's more complex though. Thinking about it, it was when Krista. So when Krista activates and their squad has the lowest score.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, they may increase the range or force of their next action by +1. So they put extra effort in because they're frustrated.
Uh-huh. I mean, I think that might be a fun one to try, like as an alternate.
Yeah, because I kind of wanted to challenge the fact that this is quite similar to Lash Out.
Uh-huh. So yeah, I mean, I would suggest next time we do another game of it, we could use. Well, next time we use Crossed It in another game, we could use that alternate text. Because actually, I really like that as a catch-up mechanism. Because hey, I could use an extra space for speed. I could do an extra damage. But if it's very specifically the next action,
yeah, so they're either gonna it's controlled.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't make any changes to this snap ability quite yet.
Yeah.
Not until not until we tried the other version.
Okay.
Have you also called it snap, or is it just is it something else?
Well, it's called snap, but I'll change it.
Okay. But no, I like that one. Okay. Meanwhile, over on your side, Tishnock, the compassionate. You did use that a few times.
I used it twice. And ineffectually, I think. Well, because if I'd left it on, I would have actually bounced your hero quicker. That's why I kind of foolishly took it off, which made it harder to take them out. So I gotta get that. I'm not sure if it's quite right. Because it's kind of a bit like PM. And that's it. It's in the same space of dealing with kind of like acknowledging the hurt that people experience.
Could you give them something of a boost, maybe? Like, yeah, they're taking on some damage. Maybe you could give them, like, an extra move action or something, like an extra move point. So,
yeah.
So during a move action, they may also move 1 or 2 hits from an adjacent rival character to their hit gauge.
Oh, I mean, what would be interesting, might get a bit complex. It's getting more complex. Is discard a kind of rival hit token to add +1 to your range or something like that. I I'm not sold on that. I'll have to ponder. Like, this is
Yeah,
the
I
really
mean,
hard thing about the game is we're not just trying to create cool powers. They have to be so thematic to fit with the character. When you look at it and you go, yeah, that speaks of compassion. So let me see. I'm just looking back at that one again. The opportunities for compassion are kind of like if your own side gets bounced. I think it needs to be focused against the rival side.
Yeah, because you are helping somebody from the other side of the field. So
yeah, so the opportunities are when a rival is bounced, when a rival takes a hit. But again, they're not activating when Tishnok activates, and that's for me. It's one of the things that's worked in the game. So it's trying to kind of retain that it's some effect that triggers when Tishnok activates, looks around, and says, "Oh, this is going on," and shows compassion.
Well, how about like it doesn't feel like they're getting a massive reward for their compassion, and obviously you don't do compassionate acts for the reward.
Yeah,
it's just generally like a nice a nice offshoot. I mean, as these would be going out in a new set, you could provide a new set of punchable tokens or something like that. Which, like if like for each hit that they take on, they could sort of like store up a battery of power essentially that could you can spend it to power up your force.
Well, what if they increase their hit gauge by 2? For every hit they have on them, they increase their hit gauge by 2.
Let's think about that then. You could potentially go infinite.
You can't because I know what you mean.
So if I take a hit off you, I would then have 6 health.
Yeah.
So that'd be 5 spaces. If I take another hit off you, I'd have 8 health. So that'd be 6 spaces.
Well, you could change it to they may also move, 1 hit to maximum of 2. But I'm just trying to think of that trade-off. Like if you show compassion to someone, the general, reward should be a sense of well-being, and contributing to others.
Okay, well, the only way that the various characters show damage essentially is through hits. So I guess what you could do is, hey, if I take a hit off you, it's then it could be you could make it a permanent thing, which means that Tishnok would be way, way, way less valuable to sort of attack down on.
That's interesting, actually. Yeah, they become less attractive.
Yeah, but you would have to maximize it at 2.
Yeah. So these tokens are not removed when
they're not removed when the hero's bounced. Yeah. Not removed when the Mokon is bounced. Because then you'd be, if I was then playing with Tishnok, I would then probably be wanting to get them into action as quickly as possible. Soak up a couple of hits, and then just make them as valueless a target as possible, I guess. Like, they're going to be weak because they're going to be knocked out pretty easily. But I guess it's finding the balance between them.
So I'd say they get to move. They may also move 1 hit from adjacent rival character to their hit gauge. this these hits, I'll say X2. These hits are not removed. I'm just editing the Google Doc here.
That's cool.
Oh, actually, remain on the hit gauge. For the rest of the game. Or are not removed when they're bounced.
I mean, they both mean the same thing. I guess it's finding what is. It's like what's the grammar rules that we've set up, so it mirrors something else that we've already got in the game. But for now, because it's just in testing, you can just use whatever you want because they both mean the same things.
Yeah, for the rest of the game. Yeah, it's trying to manage the length because we're all getting long. Now, is it a Jason rival character or a character within range? Might be better if it's only one.
I'd say within range. Range will work. Yeah, I think that'd be okay.
It's a little bit long, but yeah, we'll find a way to make it work.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, we have Ladron, the board. How did you like it?
I'm not sure if it kind of captured quite what I wanted. So the big thing about boredom is a phrase that we all use, children use in particular. I'm bored. And the upside of that is that if you allow yourself to be bored, it kind of will eventually stimulate you to do something. So that's the idea of what I'm trying to capture is that idea of the hero kind of being bored, hanging around, and then doing something. There being a burst of
a burst of creativity or energy from nothing, essentially.
So the thing is, like, the thing I noticed is when the hero wasn't on the board. So there's two scenarios. If I have to be able to activate Ladron when the hero's on the board. So the hero kind of had an activation, but also kind of been bounced. And it's the being bounced that makes it hard. Because if I bring the hero in, then they are activating and I can't trigger the effect. But I'm not allowed to activate them when they're off the board.
So why don't you flip it then to when the hero is actually like this could only be performed when the hero is off the board?
Well, that was kind of one of the things. During
so it'd be like during a move action, Ladron performs. If a friendly hero is off the board,
is bounced,
is bounced.
I would just say draw and set aside one combo card.
Yeah.
And so they basically get the bonus of a combo card when they come back in. That's going to be fairly. Is that going to be frequent? Not all the time.
No, come on. The most, like, because if you have it, like, Ladron has to do very specifically a move action to make that happen.
Yeah. So where are they? Yeah, no, I think that's a little bit better because they're bored because they're waiting off.
Yeah, they're not involved in the action, and they're excited to get back into things and make stuff happen. So they're coming up with a new idea. Oh, I could do this. I could do that.
So during a move action, let on performs. If they're a friendly hero, their hero.
If a friendly hero, because you can have it for either side if you're playing a team game.
Do I need to say bounced or currently bounced?
Well, it's only testing, so whatever fits best is bounced. Is currently bounced. What's the terminology for when a hero's not on the board?
They're bounced. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. They're bounced. If a hero is bounced,
draw one face down combo card. Add this to your hand at the beginning of the next round. So during a move action, Ladron performs. If a friendly hero is bounced, and the friendly heroes. No, if then. Sorry. During a move action, Ladron performs. A friendly hero is bounced. Draw one face down combo card. Add this to your hand at the beginning of the next round.
Yeah, that works.
Or when the hero re-enters the arena.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why keep a hold of it?
When that hero
hero next activates, because it might be the start of the next round. It might be.
Well, it avoids the hand limit issue. That's one thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That. I like that.
Ken has got some leap hacking going on there. Note to self: name hero bounced.
Oh.
If the hero is bounced, then this happens. So clever.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. I like that.
Yes, we could try again with some of these. I've also got notes for new combo cards as well.
Okay.
That we
cool.
experiment with at some point.
Cool. Yeah, I'd say next time we play, next time we play, if we use the other 4 that you designed, you came up with, and then we can sort of like do the same sort of thing. We can do a post-match teardown and see what works, and then it's just sort of like it's iterating and keeping on trying stuff, I guess. So,
I'm curious from people watching what their thoughts are on the particular kind of emotions like bored, compassion. What do we say? Bored, compassion, frustrated, like frustration, and your other one was disappointment. Do they seem like, well, kind of fun emotions to introduce, and also how the abilities synergize with them? Do we have frustration in this society? Nope.
Yeah, no one's ever frustrated. What are you about?
We're introducing it as a new concept. I mean, but part of it is that idea of bringing in more emotions, so that we're broadening the scope of language, particularly for adults, to introduce to the vocabulary as well.
So Ken likes the idea of them so far, but as ever, you want to see them comboing with other characters. We want to see how those synergies go.
I want to see Farg and Krusta together.
Just anger and frustration. Yeah, the Michael team. Okay. So yeah, for the first time that I've experienced them, I actually think all 4 of them were pretty fun to play with. Well, to play with and play against. So I'm here for it. I'm just wondering. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what the other 4 are going to feel like. Question though, did you choose my 2 specifically to see how they work with each other, or was it just a random off the top of your head thing?
It wasn't to see how they would work together. It was more, I just wanted to see both of them being played, and I thought you would enjoy playing Demok the Disappointed.
So close to the truth.
Yeah.
Of course I would. He's good. Like, if I had the opportunity to play Misery Cuts at any given time, you know it's going to happen. So
that's one of the expansions.
Oh, you can just have like an all-encompassing emotional expansion for each one. So there is like the Misery Cuts expansion, and it's just sort of like it's sadness, woe, deep depression.
So there's originally when we were designing this, it was like stages, so where the emotion would become stronger. But I think it was a lot harder to kind of factor all that in. But I would love to be able to unify emotions. So if you combined anger and disappointment, that it becomes like a more powerful but singular Mocon.
Like in Steven Universe, you mash two gems together and you see what you get. Oh, actually, I'm here for that. That sounds cool.
Yeah. So
that could be where you do the promos. Like only
that'd be a whole expansion, like of one of those.
Oh, what happens if I mash up rage and joy?
Yeah.
Who freaking knows? I don't know. It'd be wild.
Yeah, wow.
Sadism.
Well, I wonder if you could combine them but keep their separate abilities, so both of them are triggering, but in one in one character. Anyway, but yeah, like this joyful destruction.
Yeah.
If rage and destroy, if rage and anger or joy and anger came together, it'd be just like destroy or destruction would be the ability.
Yeah,
they just like run through stuff.
Frustrated boredom.
Yeah.
Oh, powerful.
The ability to
everybody playing with the same gear all the time. No, I think that's cool. I like it. I think you did. I think you've done some good stuff. I'm here for it. Should we wrap it up there then?
Yes.
I've got to get out of this chair again.
I got to
later on.
Write up our virtual tour.
Cool. Curious nihilism. And Joe, anytime. We are more than happy to explain, because we know that not everybody has seen everything that we've done, and it's all good. It'll be cool. We'll be back again on Wednesday.
Yes. Who have we got?
Tony Cipriani from the OP.
Yeah, I need to chase him because he hasn't confirmed. There'll be somebody on Wednesday.
Cool. Yeah, we'll have some random guest. I'm around tonight as well. Don't forget, because we're going to be playing Welcome to on stream over on Idle Michael channel, which will be lovely, good times. So we'll play a couple of games of that tonight. I think that'll be good.
Cool.
So yeah, hopefully we'll see folks then, and if not, we'll see you back here on the We'll Have Games channel on Wednesday. Cool. Right, Rory, I'll catch up with you over the weekend, of course, as always. And everybody else, thank you very much indeed for watching. Have a lovely rest of the day.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.